Look at Fagbenle run ahead of the basketball.
Hull, corner three. She knocks it down.
Next trip. Nice job by Wheeler. To the nail.
Crowd chanting defense. All 18,000 of them. Kick to the corner. Lexi Hull.
Defensive rotation. Hull in the left corner.
The Indiana Fever guard, Lexi Hull, is well known for her incredible performances and unforgettable experiences at WNBA venues. She has shown that she is not only there to play but also to dominate. But what happens when a rising star is the target of a heartbreaking revelation?
It doesn't matter what team she's on.
16 at the Hull down.
Gets the screen from Boston. Erica Wheeler trying to turn the corner. Gets it out. Real shot clock down to 4. Fever quick passing. Hull.
Fans and insiders have been astonished and intrigued by recent revelations regarding Lexi Hull's contract. Her innovative performance incentives, which are reportedly unheard of in the WNBA, have sparked intense debates. The Indiana Fever view Hull as a crucial part of their future, which is why her deal is so exceptional. It's not just about the money. Let's examine the clauses that are changing the league's rules for rookie contracts in more detail.
This hot stretch that you're in, and it seems like making all the shots. Do you hear from them all the time about it?
Yeah, they part of the game day routine is text my mom and dad pregame and postgame, so they're just a lot more excited to text postgame these days. So yeah, it's been great. Their support really means the world to me.
The Indiana Fever selected Lexi Hull 6th overall in the 2022 WNBA draft, and she has since become a vital part of the team. Hull possesses the qualities that every team looks for in a cornerstone player, such as flawless shooting accuracy, fierce defense, and a high basketball IQ. She is a well-known player in a league full of gifted athletes thanks to her ability to adapt to the professional stage, but recent revelations regarding her contract have given her burgeoning career an unexpected turn. Leaked documents reveal a new system with performance incentives that have generated discussion within the league for their uniqueness, as well as what they reveal about the Fever's bold plan for Hull's future. These revelations highlight Hull's growing influence and the organization's amazing faith in her abilities.
I'm just really grateful that time finally came. I feel like the last, all 3 years, I've always worked really, really hard. And percentages don't lie. So finishing those last 2 seasons and looking at my percentages just not being where I wanted them to be or where I thought they deserved to be for how much work I was putting in.
Plus the quickness.
Clark working her way inside. Back to her pass, Lexi Hull.
Sources close to the Fever organization claim that Hull's contract included an unexpected clause stating that performance incentives rank among the highest in the WNBA and that performance-based bonuses are standard procedure. According to reports, Hull's contract features game-changing provisions. These rules, for instance, supposedly guarantee large prizes if Hull finishes in the top 5 in both three-point shooting accuracy and defensive steals, an extraordinary provision for a rookie. Such expressions are not only uncommon but also reflect the Fever's daring strategy, which is to focus on Hull's immediate impact while also encouraging her to develop into a top-tier player by attaching her salary to such lofty performance goals. These requirements reward her for earning league-leading stats and highlight her rising status. Along with rewarding excellence, the Fever are also establishing a new benchmark for recognizing and encouraging WNBA rookie talent. This approach shows their faith in Hull's capacity to redefine what a rookie can accomplish, potentially influencing rookie contracts throughout the league. Let's take a step back and examine the typical rookie contract structure in the WNBA. First, players are typically signed to 4-year contracts with a team option for the 4th year. The money is adequate, but nothing to brag about, especially when compared to the wage limitations and bonus schemes found in other professional leagues. However, Lexi Hull's contract stands out as a beacon of change, indicating a significant shift in how young talent is valued. The majority of rookies have a clear contract that includes a base salary and little performance bonuses. They are frequently paid for accomplishments like making the All-Star roster or making the All-Rookie team, but Hull's contract is nothing out of the ordinary. Performance-based bonuses, which many consider game-changing, make Hull's contract stand unique, even though players frequently receive performance incentives. Unlike other rookies whose incentives are tied to more general goals, Hull's contract is unique in its scope. Complete requirements give priority to elite-level standards such as being in the top 5 in three-point shooting and defensive steals. They aren't simply incentives for generating a good impression. They're aims for Hull to be among the best in the league regardless of experience.
Ionescu had a big first round with 26, Wickham at 28.
Gosh, it looks so easy,
It
Ryan.
does. Well, one of the things Sabrina's talked about shooting this year for the Liberty is she's never had this many open shots before in her career. Obviously, Brianna's...
High-performance-based contracts are typically reserved for veterans who have demonstrated their abilities in the past. For instance, Sabrina Ionescu, who signed a comparable contract extension with the New York Liberty, received performance-based incentives based on all winning BA team choices, MVP votes, and club success. However, it is unprecedented for a rookie to have such ambitious expectations written into their contract.
Carly Samuelson out of Stanford. Here's Ryan Howard going to work. Easy to do. Ryan Howard, that is.
Consider Ryan Howard the 2022 #1 overall pick to gauge the significance of this contract in comparison to other well-known rookies from previous years. Although Howard's contract followed a similar pattern, she received individual awards like Rookie of the Year and incentives for team success, but her performance bonuses were more typical. In contrast, Howard's deal fell short of Hull's expectations. Hull's contract is a clear challenge to attain and sustain elite-level performance from the beginning, not just a commitment to compete.
Boston trying to take Sabali. Boston fading. And faded with Samuelson with one to shoot. Boston has to put it up and flips it in.
Then there is Aaliyah Boston, who was chosen first overall by the Indiana Fever in 2023. Boston's contract included performance incentives, but these were more closely tied to team outcomes like playoff appearances and individual achievements like Rookie of the Year. These are typical of the WNBA, but they don't reflect the same level of personal challenge as H's contract. Instead, her incentives are focused on making the team look good, a position that many rookies must eventually earn.
Felt and how you felt walking up the floor and seeing some people that are close to you.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, to get a win in front of anyone is great. To get a win in front of my grandma who came all the way from Spokane and my sister.
Shout out Cheryl.
Yeah, go Grandma Cheryl. And my sister came from Austin.
So, why should this be important? By placing such a high value on her performance, the Fevers are sending a message to the rest of the league that they believe Hull has the potential to be a generational star and are prepared to pay her accordingly. In other words, they're betting not only on H's talent, but also on her ability to establish herself as a cornerstone player immediately. This is a long-term investment in the entire process that will lay the foundation for her to not only become a future All-Star, but also to help the Fever regain league prominence. Hull's agreement marks a fundamental change in the way rookies will be perceived going forward. It may establish a new benchmark in the league that encourages young players to reach elite-level metrics and lead their teams to victory right away. The example set here might encourage other teams to reevaluate their rookie contracts, especially for players who could cause a stir in the league early in their careers.
I think I feel more comfortable. I think that's the thing that I've noticed the most in this second year is that when I'm out there, I don't feel as nervous. I think as a rookie, it's the first time you're on the big stage, and I was definitely a little nervous last year, and I feel like now having coaches and players that I feel like believe in me and that I believe in myself, I can be out there a lot more. I feel like this league is really competitive, and being here for 2 years, I definitely feel like my confidence has grown. I feel like I'm finding areas where I fit, and that's something that's really hard in the WNBA to try to figure out where you fit on a team, and I feel like I'm getting to the spot where I can feel confident in my role.
But was a standout player at Stanford University before turning pro. Her clutch plays and unwavering perseverance helped her rise to prominence as a key player in the Cardinals' 2021 NCAA championship run, and even at that time, no one could have predicted how much the Fevers would invest in her future while she was a college student. She spent endless hours in the gym studying game footage and perfecting her craft, and her ability to perform under pressure made her a perfect fit for a professional squad looking to rebuild around youthful. In addition to her technical skills, she has talent. Hull's work ethics and leadership skills were particularly noteworthy as qualities that would translate well to the workplace.
Clark out for a whole three. She knocks it down.
Caitlin, eyes up. Corner three for Hull. Hits it.
To put this in perspective, the leaked contract terms also include an intriguing Clause H's salary for the 2025 season of $88,200, thereby making Hull one of the team's most incentivized players. Given her youth and early career stage, Hull's agreement is more noteworthy because similar incentives have been seen in the contracts of league veterans and all-stars. This special arrangement shows the Fever's high expectations for her and their commitment to her growth as a franchise. Foundation the Indiana Fever are clearly relying on Hull to lead their league-wide comeback, but why is this important? The Fever are stating unequivocally that Hull is their franchise's future strategic investment, which shows that they believe in both her skills and her capacity for leadership. Beyond merely basketball, Hull's quest aims to alter the idea of what a rookie in the WNBA can do and stand for.
Game as it comes, one at a time, and to get a win tonight, I think, some people might have counted this game off for us, but I know we came in really motivated, really excited, and believing that we could get the dub, and just really proud of how our group kind of stayed together throughout all 4 quarters.
Go, Brad.
As if the WNBA wasn't enough, Hull will play in the inaugural season of the Unmatched Basketball League, which was started by WNBA stars Brian Stewart and Nafisa Kohler. The goal of this innovative 3-on-1 league is to make the WNBA more well-known. This league provides top players, like Hull, with a venue to hone their craft, remain visible, and push the boundaries of competitiveness in the off-season, encouraging year-round fan interaction. Her inclusion in this exclusive league is more proof that she is a rising star in the basketball world. When the league launches in January 2025, it will join other outstanding athletes in a league that prioritizes innovation, competitiveness, and player well-being. This enterprise perfectly complements Hull's objectives, enabling her to raise her level of play while remaining visible all summer long. It also shows her adaptability and determination to stay at the top of the basketball world.
Boston putting it on the deck and getting to the rim.
Austin now with 10, a little bit for Indiana. Austin comes up with a stop on the defensive end.
The Indiana Fever has been in the paint. And here's a turnover on Seattle, only their 3rd of the game. Lexi Hull with it.
A force to be reckoned with, Hull's middle name is Versatility. Whether she's draining shots from beyond the arc, dishing out assists, or shutting down opponents with her defensive skills, we can see how highly the Fever value her ability to influence every aspect of the game. Their confidence in Hull is based on both her current skill level and her potential to develop into one of the league's most complete players.
This week making some shots recently. How would you describe your confidence level right now at this point in the season?
It's this season's been so interesting, just trying to stay ready and do whatever is asked of me on each night, and every night is different. So I think for me, I'm getting extra reps, staying ready, and whenever I get those minutes, I'm just trying to make the most out of them.
Away from the court, Hull's impact is equally significant, and her involvement in the community is demonstrated by initiatives like hosting free children's basketball camps in underprivileged areas and working with neighborhood organizations to plan fundraising events. These actions show her unwavering will to change the world. For Fever supporters, Hull is more than simply a player. She is a beacon of hope and a role model for the team's future. The Fever are investing in Hull to create a legacy that extends beyond the court.
Lexi Hull gets the steal. Agumbawale in pursuit.
The stakes are higher than ever as Lexi Hull gets ready for another WNBA season and her first appearance in the league that is unmatched. The leaked contract terms have increased interest in her already compelling story and show that the Indiana Fever organization believes in her potential. They also highlight their strategic focus on developing her skills. As fans learn more about the specifics, such as performance-based incentives and comparisons to other celebrity contracts, their excitement grows. What are your thoughts on these unexpected findings regarding Hull's contract? Will these incentives motivate her to achieve even higher heights, or will they create undue pressure? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth articles about your favorite sportsmen. Hull's path, which is marked by tenacity, ability, and drive, serves as an example to all aspiring athletes. How Hull will live up to these enormous expectations is unknown, but one thing is for sure, her path is more captivating than ever.